Thanks, Sean. With the deadline approaching on securing Ottawa's $10 a day childcare plan, Premier Ford assured that a deal will get done by March 31st. Ontario remains the only province without a deal, leaving many parents in child centres anxiously waiting. Jason Gaidola has more.
At East Plains United Church Childcare Center, it costs up to $80 a day to care for an infant at the nonprofit. And they can't wait for $10 a day daycare.
And some parents can't even afford that. I have parents who have subsidized agreements for $0 a day.
Executive Director Claudia Gardeman says even the current subsidies in the Halton region cannot support all families. And ever since the province removed all public health measures, the phone hasn't stopped.
3 to 4 phone calls a day. And I would say within the past 2 weeks, it's definitely increased more and more since the province has lifted restrictions.
Ottawa and Queen's Park have until next Thursday to come to an agreement on the $10.2 billion childcare plan. The plan will slice daily payments in half this year and eventually reduce childcare fees to an average of $10 a day by 2026.
Daycare costs in the province are so expensive for families, it makes it really hard, especially for women, to continue to work if they want to.
Well, my children are graduating from daycare this year, so 3 years ago would have been great, but as soon as you can.
The Ford government has said that the 5-year $10.2 billion offer from the Trudeau administration is not enough, and they're looking for more money and a longer deal. According to a report by the Toronto Star, Ottawa may be ready to spend hundreds of millions more to create more spaces for childcare as a way to secure a deal. But during a funding announcement at the Burlington Public Library today, Karina Gould, the minister responsible, says there's only one offer on the table.
The offer that's on the table for Ontario remains $10.2 billion over 5 years. That's what the offer is from the federal government. That's the allocation that has been there the whole time. I feel very confident that we're going in the right direction, but we still got to do it.
We've been working very closely with the federal government. I always say we wouldn't sign a deal that doesn't work for the people of Ontario, and that's where we're at, and we'll get the deal done.
If a deal isn't reached by March 31st, the province will lose the first year of funding. Jason Gaidola, CHCH News, Burlington.